There it goes.
That's the war trumpet of the Basumbas. My own people.
Sumbers. You still got a chance.
Better you call off your warriors.
How can I do that?
You are lion goddess to them. Call them off.
If you harm me, my Basumbas will stretch your hide on a drum.
Do what I tell you.
No. I'll stop them. A scary Basumbo. Don't end the Maloo.
So that's Slade?
Speak English.
Chief of the Basumbas, tell your warriors to return to their village.
But the White Cobra, your father, have ordered us.
My order is that you return to your village. These white guanas are under my protection. I've spoken.
We have heard. A wonder!
She stopped them. Lucky for us she did. Or we'd be dead by now.
Wait! My servant Kalu is wounded. Take him with you.
No, you don't. He goes with us.
If you'll let Kalu go with the Basumbas, I'll do as you wish.
And how do I know you will keep your promise?
I am the lion goddess of the Basumbas. And my word is sacred.
I will send him down.
A wonder!
This Labat, she's pretty smart fellow, eh?
You did all right. Let's get moving. Look here, Slade. Our agreement was to get rid of the girl as soon as we found her.
Don't be a fool, Redmond. If anything happens to that girl, we'll never get out of this country alive. Let's get going. Safari, Avanda.
Avanda! Jim! Jim! Oh, Jim! Jim! Oh, Jim! I'm afraid that old river's got him.
buzzards. Hope they're not after Jim.
Hey, what's the idea? What do you think
Well,
you're doing?
I'm a resuscitating you. Lay off.
Where's Joan?
Well, a bunch of them hyenas made off with her and headed out west.
Did you recognize any of them?
No. Who was that fellow that knocked you over the falls?
I never saw him before.
You suppose he is the fellow that knifed Red Hallahan? Was he wearing earrings?
I don't know, Mike. He had his ears covered up, and I didn't get a good look at him.
Eh?
He sure was handy with a knife.
It's a cinch one of them killed old Red.
Yeah, and when we find out which one of them wore this, we'll have Red's murdered.
Well, let's go, Jim.
Ella,
Yes, brother.
get that man up and keep moving. There's no time to lose.
No can do, Buono. All pretty tired.
All right. Rest him.
Retate.
We can't stop now, Slade. We've got to push on.
We'll get started when I say so. I'm running this outfit.
It's my money that's financing it.
What good's your money in the jungles? If those natives pulled up on us, we're done. Now get out of here and help the bad ration off that water. Man up.
Yes, brother.
Get your guards posted and tell them to keep their eyes open.
Set up a tire to you.
How long are we going to drag that girl around with us? I don't know, my friend. Well, you don't ask Slade. He's boss. I'm just about fed up with him. I hired him to find the girl and get her out of the way. Not to tote her around with us through the jungle.
It mean plenty money to you. She disappeared, eh?
Means I inherit the Redmond millions.
Millions? Oh.
Hey, Labatt, bring some of that water over here. Better take it. It'll be a long time before we come to another halt.
Yes, unless the Cobra's men overtake you.
The Cobra? Who is he?
The Cobra's my father, White Chief of the Busumbos.
Simba Basan. It's scary. Tananga Maloo. Cobra Basan. Tananga Maloo.
Joan has turned back the war party and gone off with the white men I sent my warriors to capture.
You mean she's deserted us?
Yes.
Those white men must have told her who she really is and who we are.
Avanda. My dear sister, how often have I told you not to show any alarm in the presence of these natives? You know we're sitting on a powder magazine.
Yes, and if those white men reach the coast, the powder will blow up, and the government agents will swarm in here looking for the Cobra.
And for his sister, Shanghai Lil.
We've got to stop Joan and those white men from reaching the coast. Start the drums talking.
And warn them of their danger? You know Joan can read the drums.
But we've got to do something.
Head west through the Corrales County. I'll send a message to the chief of the Corrales to capture the white men and put them to death without Joan's knowledge. Kimba! Send your fastest runner to the chief of the Corrales. With this ring. Tell him.
We've stopped to rest. Might be our chance to get that girl away. Yeah, but how are we going to do it with only a rifle and a knife betwixt us?
Well, it won't be easy to do, but
We've got to find a way. Elephants, Mike. There's our answer. You work to the windward, and when you hear my signal, stampede them.
Which signal, Jim?
Rifle shots.
Into the trees, quick.
The body.
That's all over. Come on, let's find Mike.
Boy, oh boy, did me and them elephants scatter Slade and his bunch or not? Huh?
Sure did, but it won't be long before those crooks get together again and come after us.
Where are we going, Jim?
The first thing we've got to do is get Joan out of their reach.
There's one of my father's villages not far from here.
What? And let that old cobra get his hand on us again?
The Cobra's people will not harm you when I tell them you're my friends.
Well, I hope we can depend on that.
And the call is in my soul. I've taken the jungle trail. Jungle's got my heart. Jungle rhythm in my soul. I'm ready to start. Danger waiting around that turn. That's the thrill of the trail. Keep your nerve, take a steady aim. It's death if you fail. Tom-toms beat in the burning heat. What's that panther in that tree? Black men wet.
Cobra Son, Farouk, Jungle Jim, Melee Mike.
Jungle fever has got my soul. Where the rain is like hail.
You two circle around with the rear. And when the party breaks up, we'll move in and drive straight for the girl.
I'm taking the jungle trail.
Lion Goddess, if you wish to retire, the women wait to serve you.
Good night, Jim. Good night, Mike. Tonight you can sleep without fear.
I hope so. show you to your hut.
What's the idea? Round it off.
Sleep without fear, says she.
Those other white men, the ones who held me prisoner.
They must not capture you, Lion Goddess. Stay in the hut.
Search all the huts till you find the girl.